Doctors warned them not to have a child, but they didn't listen. What happened next shocked the world. Are you ready to hear a story that will shock you to your core? Meet Charlie and Cullen Morgan, a couple from Sydney, Australia, who defied all odds and did the unthinkable. Despite being warned by doctors not to have a child, they went ahead and did it anyway. And what happened next will leave you speechless. We're going to talk about a couple from Sydney, Australia, Charlie and Cullen Morgan. They're both suffering from dwarfism, which is a genetic condition that affects bones and cartilage growth. Charlie has achondroplasia, a common form of dwarfism, while Cullen has geleophysic dysplasia, which is rarer and more serious. Despite their medical conditions, they wanted to start a family, but doctors warned them against it due to the complications that might arise. Charlie and Cullen were the perfect couple who shared a lot of interests and got along naturally. They had been married for several years, and having a child was the next natural step for them. However, despite their best efforts, they were struggling to conceive. The couple decided to check in with their doctor, hoping he could give them some hints and tips on how to conceive. But they were not expecting the news they were given. The doctors advised them against having children, citing strong reservation about the safety and health of the child. If two people with dwarfism conceive a child, there is a strong chance that the baby will inherit the condition from one or both of the parents. If they get a double dose of the dwarfism gene, then the likelihood of stillbirth was massively increased. It was a serious risk that Charlie and Cullen needed to think about. Doctors advised that if they conceived and the child died in the womb, the consequences could be fatal. For Charlie, there was always inherent risks when someone with dwarfism became pregnant, and it was a doctor's job to try and protect life rather than put it in danger. Despite the risks, the couple still wanted to have children. They knew that there was around 25% chance that their child would not inherit dwarfism at all and grow like someone without the condition. It was a game of numbers, a game of chance, and a game of risk. Before long, Charlie discovered that she was, in fact, pregnant. The pregnancy went without a hitch, and Charlie gave birth to a beautiful baby girl, Tilde, who inherited achondroplasia, her mother's form of dwarfism. Less than 2 years later, the couple had their second child, another girl, they named Tully. She also inherited achondroplasia from her mother. Despite the challenges they faced, Charlie set up an Instagram account to share photos, videos, and stories about her family's life. People from around the world took a great interest in this family of people who were all suffering from dwarfism, and it wasn't long before Charlie had amassed hundreds of thousands of followers. The followers all supported her and praised the family for being so strong and open. In return, Charlie would open up her family's life and share intimate details on how the family felt and coped. In one of her posts, Charlie candidly wrote, "One of the most difficult times for me was Christmas 2018. It was a period of pressure and frustration. I had postpartum exhaustion and lived on less than 4 hours of sleep per night for almost a year. I went back to work when Tully was only 4 months old, and it was very difficult for me. All this time, Cullen and I didn't know what was wrong with Tully, and it was very stressful." Charlie and Cullen's story is a testament to the strength of love and family. Despite their medical conditions and the social issues they faced, they persevered and now have a beautiful family. They wanted to share their story with the world to show that anything is possible if you have the right attitude and support system. Their story is an inspiration to anyone who has faced challenges in their life and wants to overcome them.